All right. Let's see if we can see a fourth room.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do you think?
Yeah, we can go see Sage Leaf.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I just, from the moment the game started, you're like, oh yeah,
there's a lot.
we are text locked. Goblin wall art. Wow, look at that almost TSR logo from a distance, but you're a little demon. Braxo, pencil wing.
Big numbers.
Still no 20 though.
Level 2 Scribe. Lawful Evil. Surprisingly content hard worker. Has nested interest in the current regime. Devils used to be allowed into the city only on work visas, so he could have served for several decades. Somehow you just know this devil would gladly organize a mass genocide against non-humans in the city. This is no ordinary imp. His stature and position implies a former rank. A greater devil? What kind of game is he playing?
You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. He's just a little guy with wings, reading his little newspaper.
The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence.
Hey, little guy, why aren't you on my shoulder?
He slowly puts down the paper. Funny, I've never heard that before. You're so original. Wait, he says, leaning in to get a good look at you. Earthguard, a cleric. Hell's you doing here?
Divine mission, the usual.
Oh, very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok. We need some damn order in this place.
Wise words.
So if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny,
smirk.
sharp smirk.
You should be aware that of the fact that this is literally a devil.
Lawful evil fiend, lawyers, soul traders. The most efficient type of leaders are the worst type of middle managers. Their numbers are dwindling as late, but in Blood City Bay, they still rule supreme.
A good little devil.
Don't take advice from a parasite.
Can you give me free legal advice?
Oh yes, I'll gladly assist a member of the Earthguard any day. Just ask.
Should I invest in stocks?
Oh. I do not give, nor have I ever given investment advice.
But yes? Short that baby!
He looks you up and down. I should ask, have you ever bought shares before, cleric?
I don't share with anyone, little red man.
Okay, some basics then. Popularized by late Divine Era human adventure companies, a share is essentially a percentage of ownership of a certain venture.
Divine Era. A third out of 5 areas. When the first gods were born out of mortal folk, and power began to entirely fall into their wonderful and fragile hands.
Could be a guild, could be a company, or a specific adventure. Something that is supposed to grow over time, so you can increase the value of your securities in that venture. It's a risky way to increase capital, without actually doing any real work.
Have you ever bought stocks?
Sure, I spend about 40% of my income in risky ventures. Sometimes I even get paid in securities, which is nice since I won't have to pay any middlemen.
Can people buy stocks in me?
The little red devil stares at you. If you were to set yourself up as a venture, then maybe. I mean, if you could convince someone to invest in you, without breaking any laws regarding investment advice. I'd be invest, so why not?
What about currency trading? That's something I heard about too.
Oh, that's just the art of switching between various currencies. Say you've got a pouch full of old embers. That is the old draconic coins.
Embers.
Currency of certain former dragon colonies in Old Diminor, made entirely in gold, which makes them quite valuable to this day. They are made of gold, so even though there are no governments these days who support it, you can always just sell them for the gold value. Great. That's the most basic form of it. But when it comes to city-backed currencies, it gets more complicated. If you got 10 Remarks, currency of Blood City Bay and its subjects, they come in both paper form and in soul-infused iron coins. And let's say you want to convert them into Reedian 10s. How many do you get?
10s.
Currency of the Free Strider Revolution. While free cities have multiple currencies, the magical paper money of Reeds is quickly growing into the most valuable across the coast.
Free cities.
A collection of city-states and Reeds, all united under the golden banner of free striderism. Norvik will join them one way or another.
10?
No clue. The value of each currency fluctuates day to day, as does the exchange rate to each other currency. Not to mention the location as well. 10s are powerful because of the far reach of the Free Strider trading charters. Brimarks are near useless in Norvik, so the exchange rate, while still not nothing, is quite low. That makes Blood City Corporation way less interested in investing here, which then perpetuates the weak value of their currency. Sigs of Old Diminor are used in some places, sure, but bring them out in Norvik and any shopkeeper will laugh at you holding out those shiny little crystal discs.
Sigs.
This currency of Thazin during the Arcane Era is still in use in some places, but these magical crystalline discs are only supported by a handful of cities and reeds. While the penning also accepted automatically, almost as if it's a slightly less valuable crown.
Penning.
Currency of Vizca Kingdom under several dwarven fiefdoms under the Undercoast. It is commonly accepted coinage in Norvik.
Undercoast, a nickname for the undersea coast.
Van Sol, on the other hand, is extremely valuable, just because of the Golden Horde's influence.
Golden Horde.
Remnants of a celestial empire in Divinitorum, led by a horrifying choir, a hyper-intelligent light being, they spread fear throughout their lands, as well as parts of western Ascan.
Oh my god, we're going.
Bull, one of the 8 bands along the coast, Askew Plain, slope growing into the sacred wasteland, home of celestial, bird folks, and originally halflings.
Okay. All right.
Save me.
All right.
He's been very, very factual. You talk a lot. That's great. Economy, medicine's fun.
Thank you.
Have you learned something, Claire?
Holy shit. Oh boy. All right.
You could have been a meathead, but you chose intelligence. This is your curse.
Tea shop?
Of course, yeah, pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad. It blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear.
Why do you think it blew up?
Honestly, I haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this from me, but...
The little fellow is helping you out of self-interest, surely. Be careful.
The scorch marks look like those from a fireball. Not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff.
Fireball.
3rd level evocation spell. Fire. Pit fiends are known to cast 3rd level fireballs at will. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. It wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge.
There's corruption in every system, even in the great city of Norvik.
Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments of Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slip through. Another of the 8 bands, blah blah blah. Who knows?
Evil elementals on the loose.
That'd be a story, right? But I'd suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers were ruffled, eh? He gives you an ominous chuckle.
Citizen?
Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, he's a yapper.
Straight yapping. And this seems like a whole area.
Embedded in the earth, you find a weather-bitten stone in the shape of a spiral. Its edges are worn down, smooth almost, and behind you lies the head of what was once a snail statue.
Whatever god of symbolism this once denoted, time has ground it down. It is a monument to nothing now.
There's something here, but can you understand it yet? Its purpose? Tell me your secrets.
No response.
Tell me your secrets, damn it!
Your fist makes contact with a hard surface. A crack follows, along with a shooting pain up your arm and spreading through your fingers. The crack is your bones as well.
You're alright, Rock. You're alright. Rock stares at you menacingly, but a piece from it fell off from your violent act.
Okay, you got a shard of jaw out of it.
I'll take it. You put it in your pouch.
How did you actually damage this rock? What strange material is this? Ah, yes. This is a highly esoteric rock. You can find more of it around the city. Collect as much of it as you can.
Hey there, Gobbo. We trifle.
Our Lady's apartments.
Old faded posters nailed to the wall. They're unreadable. Actually, readable posters. They're still kind of old.
More money. Bicycles.
Bicycles? What the fuck? What? A bike line. One bike stands out to you. Oh, I am so thrown off by that. That's crazy. A handful of bicycles are here. Bicycles are bicycles. And popularized in the arcane era, I'll help with the mouth load. Pause. Originally invented due to the difficulty of transporting horses and to the floating magocratic cities. They're scared of portals. Bicycle, form of transport built from the strength of your own two legs. True men race through the city streets to find their destiny. Bicycle. Bikes are nice. Bike racks stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with lots of stairs. This particular bike is yours. You lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle and wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get it off even if you had the key.
Why would you wrap it like that?
Good. No one will take your bike.
Not even you, apparently.
Wait, this is my bike?
Yes, you fool, keep up. Sure is. Best way to travel in Norvik, except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress.
Where's the key?
Not here. Did you lose it somewhere?
Did getting the key be a quest? That does not sound like a quest you would get. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. Or that does sound like a quest.
The key's probably at the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity.
When did I come to Tolstad exactly?
On the 21st of March, evening. Then you fell. The pain, sudden and striking.
Was I alone?
No. A shove in the dark, swift and deadly.
An anti-city hate crime if I ever saw one. I stumbled over the stone railing.
Yes.
Do I recall anything important?
You changed the bike. You stood up, then pain.
That's all I remember.
Yes.
Well then. Sleeping service. Come back after midnight-ish.
Eight more crowns.
Tea shop.
Amid scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop.
Take a peek inside.
A powerful force left these marks.
Rip these planks aside. Let's get to work.
Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top it says, with bold lettering, City Notice, no trespassing.
Does that include me?
No. Or else you would have the password. Try touching the planks.
Touch the planks.
As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move your hand away, a faint aura shimmers in the dark translucent blue and then fades away. Just standing near the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Standard procedure for crime scenes.
Remember that you are here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. To complete this quest, you should probably do that first. I was about to say, let me back down and go talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll leave for now. The name of the tea shop is illegible.
What is this?
It's almost intact and endlessly rising pillar, the centerpiece of Novrik. Look up at the pillar.
Pillar of jaw.
Esoteric ebb added. Titular!
Whoa.
Title drop as the relic rises upwards. The relic rises upwards, endlessly
Right,
upwards.
this whole thing.
Central landmark in Novrik, the symbol of Earth's conquest.
Do you think there's such an esoteric object would just sit here at the center of the city? Not much else they can do with it. It's just a highly magical rock left over from a time before time.
Remaining until the end.
Looks a bit broken, cracked.
Can I make money off this thing?
How many of these pillars exist?
What do I do with it?
Moving on. Yes, it is cracked. While the pillar is indestructible, it was under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War.
The Gate War is a legendary conflict between the beasts of Jor, the original gods, and many others who tried to take over Jor towards the end of the Gate era. With little information about this conflict, but we know it has led to the closing of the gates and began the Fade era, a period lasting approximately 1,111 years. If you trust the modern scholars, the second era, known as the Fall era, named after the slow decline for following Jor shutting its gates, ending around 1,000 years ago.
Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upward into the clouds above the city.
What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? Gods.
The most powerful of arcanists.
Can I make money off this thing?
No way. They don't even take admission to see it, since it's such a trivial sight.
How many of these pillars exist?
8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, one in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on either side.
But ours is the best one, right?
They're all equally useless.
It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one.
But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of Jor are relegated to being visual landmarks seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles.
So what do I do with it?
Nothing. It's just a rock to you, a tingly esoteric rock.
You can always attempt to focus on it. Learn from this ancient relic.
Get closer.
As you do, you feel the air itself tingle.
Power!
Listen. It whispers to you, unintelligibly. Touch the pillar. You place your hand upon the surface. A slight tingle spreads across your palm.
There's a powerful esoteric force hidden within the structure, of course, as many scholars have uncovered before you.
Have a feeling that you could meditate here. It'll take some time, but it could prove invaluable.
Try to meditate on it. The pocket watch tingles.
You close your eyes. You shape your mind into an arrow, shooting it out towards the esoteric force. We are using the word esoteric way too much. Disco did not use the word disco as much as Esoteric Ebb uses the word esoteric. We are overusing the word. We need to pull back to maintain its mystery and its appeal. Find the rhythm to Jor's realm. Hear his voice.
Cold rock of the pillar turns warm in your palm.
You've marked it with your spirit. Feel. Warm and deep. It goes deep down and far up.
Marked it? What?
You're unsure, but you feel like there are more spots you need to investigate.
Lift your hand from the surface and you are able to see normally once again. But you feel like you've learned something.
You must keep looking. Soon the pillar's secret will be revealed.
You understand plainly. There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below.
inland empire. Okay, so they said, before I get twist turned upside down the stairs, and then...
Oh, you're back on the plaza.
Yeah, so up to there were the doors, but she was saying...
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
And then the deer, you spoke to this guy, and then you went...
I know, yeah, but
where is the path
she said down
to
the
her?
stairs was the way to the goblin.
Yeah. The goblin garden is ahead. You feel it.
Nature seeps through the cracks. Hello, Snell.
Oof. Goblin forest. The goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds.
Find the goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Reedston trader. His haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow. A little weasel.
Let me guess. You're the cleric?
The cleric. Yes. I'm the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. The path of being a cleric is becoming more familiar.
I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady has been waiting for you.
This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of this tribe.
You should greet him properly. Give him a traditional goblin salute. Yes, salute him. Right. Time to mingle with the lesser cultures. Jesus, one of the goblin salutes would indeed be perfect here.
Wow.
Nice to meet you, Snell.
Perform a traditional goblin salute.
You raise your arms into the air, as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. He's being charmed, of course.
Failure.
Cleric? What's that? What are you doing?
The goblin is clearly confused. Explain it to him.
Not feeling it?
Not feeling it? No?
Don't you?
Goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arms. Instead, he simply stares at you. His expression speaks of pain.
Cringe.
Please, cleric, stop it.
Shield of Faith blocks one point of damage.
You feel great shame. Scouring your mind, it becomes clear to you that goblins, in fact, do not have a cultural salute.
Harambe.
What you do remember, however, is a salute from an old Earthwolf play, wherein goblins were played by green-painted humans who ran around with their arms in the air. Not quite appropriate. Not quite what we wanted here.
Oh, no. Oh. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words.
Okay. Right. Head down to the Garden of Throne, but,
He waves his claw towards you.
what's all this? You look like human shit.
He is insulting you. Everyone has an opinion. The distasteful dress choice of this goblin sure looks like the shit as well. I died and was reborn.
Now that, he says, pointing at you, that's a good excuse.
He laughs and motions down the stairs.
Just, dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and trust me, you don't want to disappoint her.
Ah.
Tell me more about this lady.
Sure, for starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. Considering that there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, cleric.
Rude. You're on a holy mission and cannot rush such things.
Is she spooky?
Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust.
A jest, I'm sure.
He laughs and crosses his arms. But seriously, she'll fuck you up if you annoy her.
I'm not afraid of her.
Famous last words.
All right, lead me to her.
Good. Just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules.
Okay.
Don't say anything stupid.
Uh-oh.
Don't climb the trees.
Sure.
Stay away from the edges. And,
He grins, showing off his polished fangs.
enjoy the garden, cleric.
The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry.
She's just another warlord fighting over scraps. Don't let her get to you.
You look out for the you look out over the river. The old Tuscany wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He is always with you.
All right. Time to meet Goblin Everard.
I was about to say conversation boss battle or just boss battle.
A dank smell from below. Oh boy. Good dank or bad dank? Oh, it looks like bad dank.
I think dank is dank, man.
Some dank is good.
I think dank is dank.
You got that dank?
Now this just looks like that area in Baldur's Gate 3. Nesquikaya, Nesan of the Green. Wisdom.
Might have them dank. Elf Pimia, level 6 druid, unbothered,
Moisturized.
happy,
In her lane.
She is focused on her work, but she does not seek strife. She will help you if you do not pose a threat.
So that's the exit. So, yeah, okay. Sup?
At the top of the garden lookout, you see a strange creature hunched over. She's making potions.
Potions?
Yeah, sure. Moving on. Underneath a large red hat, her drooping gaze slowly glides towards you.
I'll stop clicking.
Well, sometimes it's okay, but if it's
It's a fireball.
it's very, very obvious, I'll just fucking move on.
Yeah, you never know when a fireball was created by the great fire wizard, Fizban. And Fizban, who invented, not a hat. She's got an actual mushroom growing out of her skull.
The elf drops a final piece of mushroom into the bowl on the table and gives you a creepy grin.
Nice corner you got here.
Slowly, in an appropriately dramatic fashion, she widens her eyes to reveal piercing red pupils. And her grin widens even more, somehow.
Ears, white hair, ashen hue. And those eyes. An elf. Aren't they rare? In your days, you've only seen a handful of these gangly freaks.
The city holds many folk, but elves are both few in number and seldom intermingle with lesser races.
I wonder what it sounds like if we dumped into wisdom instead of intelligence. Because it never shuts up, and strength is just pure fucking,
Yep.
Comedy. But yeah.
But look at her. This is no elf of Ilum.
Ilum is an ancient elven empire, now a shell of its former self, once ruled by Ilum the Mender, a walking god who signed a treaty on Earth. Their great woodsland stands at the border between Ascan and Reeds. Walking god, the term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell around the divine era. Most of the major religions on the coast today are built around these figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Earth was the last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago.
This is an elf of Pimei,
which is a elven enclave who live on the undercoast, also known as dark elves, although it's a bit on the nose. Hello, elf.
You hear a guttural chuckle leave her lips. A man delves into the garden, his sights set on the mysterious below.
Capital B.
Are you that man? Are you him?
Am I that man? More or less. Creepy. She's trying to intimidate you. A strange question will not affect you, for you are, indeed, a true man.
Somewhere between yes and no.
I'm a man.
Oh, a man's man. Exotic.
The elf stammers. Can't even speak good.
Not a speech impediment. It is her undercoast accent seeping through. She turns around, her red eyes glimmering beyond a mist of spores. Neswikala of the Green. Call me Nessan. I am an underling to Hierophant Ophidana.
Hierophant Ophidana, a legendary archdruid of the Undercoast known for keeping balance, which usually means stopping any proper seafaring civilization from taking hold of the Dark Archipelago.
The thousands of islets and or speleothems found across the undercoast.
Of course.
A druid.
There's something esoteric going on here.
One more time, baby.
You're a druid? Prove it.
She just gives you a goofy smile. I don't see how I could prove as such more than I currently do.
Her head is a mushroom.
She points to her head mushroom.
She's a fucking parasect, man. What do you want here?
I've spent my days handling primal forces, that which grows and decays. Do you know much of it?
It's about nature spirits, right? Like warlockism.
Spirits do inhabit all living things. Although compared to making a deal with some fiend, I can promise you trees are much more austere. She lowers her gaze for what you realize is the first time since she raised it. I would like to hear about your tale, human. There is much to be learned from your folk and your settlement in this band.
Settlement? It's a great city-state, not some lone village.
She speaks as though the Earth folks' 60-something years of civilization building is nothing more but a footnote in her history book. How sustainable is your lifestyle?
A druid drow. Yeah, I guess. Do you want an answer now?
If you have it. But there's no stress.
Like, do you mean me in particular or my people?
Both. Or either. She presses down a mushroom in her bowl, sending a puff of spores in the air.
Sending, a third-level evocation spell commonly used direct communication between powerful individuals. City-states or arcanists, Norvician... Excuse me, Sending office employs many clerics for the express purpose of casting Sending across the coast.
Sending, a house full of clerics casting the Sending spell all day.
Oh.
An important tool for long-distance communication.
Wow. I'm supposed to know that?
I do not mean an exact number of hours or even years until you run out of natural resources. Just an approximation, and perhaps a toll on the impact on others in your vicinity.
Sustainable.
How do you replenish the resources you consume? And if you do not, how many years until depletion?
What was the question again? I personally can live on an apple a day. That's pretty sustainable. I am the apple boy.
Oh, that's not good at all, human. Your kind requires much more sustenance. A true statement. Please consume food.
Not this guy.
Your legs tremble.
True men eat big bowls of stuff. Meat.
She shows you a worried expression. Care for yourself. Do not let the idolization of a goal hinder a healthy lifestyle. She gives you some of the mushrooms from her bowl. Some swamp extract. Please, eat. It is as the hedonists say.
Hedonists are anarchist movement spawned towards the end of the Coast War. They dealt in abyssal forces and somehow published The Hedonists, an instructional booklet that made its way across the coast.
Listen to your empty stomach. She's well read, even if it is an anarchist rubbish. She places a palm against the rough floor. Opidana has helped keep the undersea from being overtaken by unbalancing powers, demigods, fiends, celestials, you're human, arcanists. Each creates a power that not only overtakes the primal, they do so with ease.
So arcane does exist, but we just call it esoteric.
That great war your kind waged upon one another delayed it, but I do certainly believe it is inevitable. The primal is just another of those powers she mentions. It can be tamed. It should be.
She blames humans for this. The Earth folk are peaceful and kind, unlike those godless arcanists. Humans barely exist anymore. We're almost extinct.
Fair. Your kind might be an offshoot of a much more dominant force. But you still hold great power in this band. Do not forget that.
Never will.
She takes a deep and deliberate breath. Now, enough of complicated topics. Tell me, human, do you have a mate?
Blink.
Well? Your cheeks clench. Which cheeks?
She is not allowed to pry. Rebuke her. Why did we just go into widescreen? The letterboxing kicked in.
Oh, damn.
Your mind races. Hostile? No. Probably not.
Disappears. The battle disappeared.
Yeah. Elaborate.
It was fight or flight. Of course, I apologize if I was vague, human. I only mean most humans in these settlement groups in pairs. I wondered if those of your kind do the same. From such long-term committed partnerships?
No. I am married to my work. Clear your throat.
I'm the cleric. I go solo. She lowers her mushroom caps and sighs. I see. It is the same here, then. The path of an esoteric guardian is to be alone. The elf starts adding some kind of oily liquid to her mushroom bowl.
A strange substance. Golden. Perhaps from some kind of undersea whale?
It's just olive oil. Cheap brand. If this old elf can guide you in any way, make it so. If not, I will return to my toil. Show your primal attunement.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What do you know about the tea shop?
Only what the roots whisper to me. The elf leans closer, twisting her head to the side. You must delve deep, human. Something rotten has happened that day. The green quakes. They fear what's to come. They whisper
And what do the goblins whisper about?
that the city is at fault, that Lady Sageleaf should take over. The usual.
Such speech is highly illegal.
It is, in fact, not. Although some might argue it should be.
So you were here when it exploded?
No, I was much further below.
What do you think happened?
I will not deliberate on things I have no knowledge about.
Do they whisper anything useful?
She leans back and lets out a resigned sigh. You do not speak with trees often, do you?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Who are you voting for?
I am not a citizen of Norvik. According to this city law, universal suffrage includes any inhabitants of Norvican soil as of the 1st of Ingarmi, 26.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You don't look like an elf.
What do elves look like? Elves are
elves.
monstrous. Ilm elves are tree-like. Pimia elves are simply gray.
One of 8 beds along the coast, great homeland of elusive and isolationist high elves, the land of artificial forests, crags covered in eternal darkness and roots burrowing into the very coast itself. Them have fought a losing battle against devils and celestials for millennia, but their authoritarian society still lives within its great walls.
Not like you.
I suppose there are many kind of elves.
Maybe you do look like an elf. She nods. We do not call ourselves that, but to your people, yes, I am an elf. Pimia. She closes her eyes. Pimia yo oli taina tatya. We are the elves of stars.
You read other languages fast. That's really impressive. Stars, okay, shut the fuck up.
There you go. Any questions? Nah, we're good. You speak elf?
I don't like elves.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
Great.
Does this mean hit on her? I can't tell. It sounds like it might.
Oh, I'm gonna say, hopefully no.
It doesn't? Okay. 5 minus 5. 15. I gotta get a lucky roll on that.
That was not very lucky.
How could you do such a thing? To prove attunement requires years of training.
Oh,
You've perhaps done a few exercises in your spare time, and you've read about druidic magic. You know, primal spellcaster, etc. But anyway, perhaps you can try. You focus your mind
uh-oh.
on the nature around, the life,
The decay, the funny-looking mushrooms, but you cannot sense it. Nothing. Magic is
hard.
Sure is.
Maybe if I start...
You move from mind to muscle.
No, you're barking up the wrong tree.
I can't help you.
You keep clenching.
Pressure. Pain.
Okay.
You're good.
Perhaps this was a foolish choice. Ouch. But pain can be a good teacher. Perhaps you've learned something here.
That's a hemorrhoid. The elf keeps working on her brew.
Yeah, that's some preparation H.
Mm-hmm. Freaking popping. Lucifer. Alright, we'll see you later. Does that work with you? Just shake your hands at her.
Do a druid greeting.
Those before left many holes in the Berggrund.
Oh, stairs down.
Oh, that was... Okay, yeah, you gotta see it, huh?
Is that going to put me out down there?
Nope, won't work. Denied access. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. Well, hello there. The dragon herself.
Any more words? You approach him like a sprawling tree. Well-dressed goblin stands beside his master.
Go ahead, cleric.
With a proud smirk, he motions towards the wooden throne. Such a little weasel.
You should stand before the throne. Address her court.
Okay, then.
Lady Sageleaf.
Wisdom? Oh.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't know me.
That is unfortunate.
You don't know me.
Oof. You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree, its roots reaching far below, its branches holding the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that face.
Yep.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
Yep.
So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent.
Cleric of Novrik, of Earth and River.
Her shrill voice echoes through the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric.
I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself.
Her words are tainted in disdain.
Her voice causes you to shiver.
They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human.
You should run. No, wait, you can't. But you should.
Why am I sitting here waiting?
An immense presence. You have no power here.
Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours.
My masters are idiots, but I'm here now. Don't worry. Her frown quickly turns into a grin.
Since we're on the same page, then.
Hers is a frightful presence. Some powerful creatures have auras that cause fear to those near. To fail means succumbing to mindless terror, along with other annoying effects.
You need to stand. Do not let her impact your stature.
You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here.
Don't become frightened.
Good.
Good. Brace your entire being as you meet her glare.
With trembling innards, you resist. Such an incredible aura emanating from this creature. It must be esoteric in nature.
She lifts her chin.
You stand. Good.
The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan.
It's vexing to watch my streaks descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno. In the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. Mm-hmm. My road.
The way she says that causes you to tremble.
And yet Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location.
Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in.
The magistrate speaks for the city. Why does Darrow say that? Where is your usual jurisdiction? And where exactly is the tea shop located? Moving on.
Because he's a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol.
Horrific slander. And where's your usual jurisdiction?
She leans back in her and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition on the law of Lower Tolstad.
The definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground, some as below water level.
And where exactly is the tea shop located?
She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out a corner of the central fort just above the holes next to the pillar.
She snaps her fingers towards the goblin arm of it.
That means the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, the property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady? My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly the entire unit goes up in flames when my people no longer have the right to enter the premise, to deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it's the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it.
Sounds shady.
Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. Don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, beckons towards the goblin.
He approaches the roots and takes a bow.
Lady Sage Leaf.
He turns to you.
The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure, yet they've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene.
How can know that? Weird.
You want to check it out yourselves?
Of course.
The lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face.
The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks.
Who were the injured?
We only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns.
That's the sort of prefix used by Earth folks. A human, most likely.
It is honorable to name a son after the father.
He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them Dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble and heading right down the stairs toward Waterlane.
Dungeon or Waterlane? Both sound like trouble.
Frank, son of Frank?
Yeah.
Really?
That's a fake name.
Uh-huh.
A Dungeoneer.
If you believe it, the comment was from the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below, despite the dangers.
Down to Waterlane.
Yeah, seems like he was heading down in that direction. Though down could mean a number of things, Waterlane included.
Fancy yellow outfit.
I'm assuming some type of Regian fashion.
Was he inside at the time?
I doubt it, considering the state of the building.
Why was he there?
We don't know.
And where is he now?
We don't know.
You just let him leave?
I wasn't there, cleric, but yes. The militia did let him leave, since they were busy dealing with the fire. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs.
Anything else?
Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof.
The lady raises her claw.
The unveiling has begun, cleric.
Secrets and ashes.
Corruption, madness.
She claws her wooden throne.
politics.
Uh-oh. Rambling of fools.
Bureaucracy wears her down.
This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who not go unpunished.
Justice.
Yes.
A spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction.
Can't he deal with it? The presence of this lady causes him to say nothing. He has deep devotion to her. The lady clears her throat. Strength. She demands respect. She gets it.
I formally declare a joint venture.
Oh.
The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage.
The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. The dragon has spoken.
So is this about revenge? Or you could nod, or could say, this is my investigation.
This is my investigation.
Sure, why not? Just bring me my justice, cleric, and any glory you seek will be yours.
Snell, she says, waving towards him.
Yes, Lady Sageleaf,
Bowing his head.
you're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture.
His face lights up.
As a goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad.
His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this.
Do not disappoint me, Snell.
It appears you've received a party member on your divine mission. Sad it had to be a damn goblin.
Do I have a say in this?
Do I have a say in this?
No.
Oh.
Her eyes burrow into your soul. You are not strong enough to stand against her.
A new member to the party. I've always wanted a goblin of my own.
I don't like this.
I don't care what you think.
She says it with such truth that it almost stings.
The goblin takes a deep bow.
Yes, Lady Sageleaf. Your will be done.
The evil forces at work will be vanquished.
The mystery
Huzzah!
of the tea shop will be uncovered.
At your service, Lady Sageleaf.
Damn goblins. She heard it, and she's very, very angry.
Bro, just like that? Just like that?
First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access.
Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave.
Let's go, cleric.
So let's join as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. For as much as he's told you, there's a danger you're missing here.
I visited the tea shop entrance, but it was shut.
Yeah, by esoteric decree. So you gotta ask your coin lord for the passphrase, unfortunately.
Magistrate handling minting, trade, financing, public works, and tithes. Currently held by Nicholas Darrow in the Tolstad district.
And we should look for that witness.
Yeah, our Frank dressed in yellow.
He winces. Either over on Waterlane or down in the city below.
Yeah,
Or the port of the dungeon. I'd suggest the port, since it's slightly less life-threatening, generally speaking. Alright, let's go.
neat.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And a bunch of stuff popped up during that conversation, too.
Too bad we didn't have the option to salute her. Just, you know?
Harambe. or call them gobos, for that matter.
Gobble, gobble.
Gabo, gabo, gabo. Circle square conflict.
Level advancement. Take root.
Oh, like internalize the completed quest?
A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The Tavern Keep says,
Please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about.
"Oh, what's going on here?" "Let me continue. So the dwarves go,
Dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less. Joke never hurt anybody.
political struggle is never a joke."
No, really, what is going on? You're divided. But a truth will be achieved.
Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is, the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city, and the dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it?
Ah! You believe for a second the orc wants the city to improve? No. You've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. This is some kind of debate, eh?
The orc is with the free striders, right? So she's with the good guys.
The dwarves are Asgalists. That means they like poor people, thus making them the good guys. Right?
They're a bunch of lazy assholes. All they want to do is take from the ones who work and give it to those who don't. On the other hand, the revolutionary free strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant.
Let us focus on each of those points, one at a time.
Oh, come on.
Freedom. Free Strider would only focus on helping the rich, and so on. Democracy. They do like that, but they're really corrupt also.
Ridiculous.
Riches. They might bring a lot of money to the city, but it's always going to the factory owners and the rich, already rich folk.
Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a fucking farmer? Frick.
Farming is good. Healthy work. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Don't change the subject.
I feel like I should make a decision here.
Choose feet.
Yes, you must retain the spirit of Asgalian revolution. Okay, so each thought cabinet is actually an argument between stats that you have to pick. That's an interesting way of doing it. Instead of just having, like, the number of mentions into each thing become the thought that you then waste an amount of time and then drop in on.
After completing a quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats.
Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgalian spirit and speech.
With this feat, you restore 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Green ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that?
1 coin for every hour that passes? 1 gold, maybe?
You should choose Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup.
We haven't even used money yet. We don't even know what it's good for. You've chosen well. True harmony comes from being in tune with your fellow folk. The Dwarven way is the good way, the egalitarian way. You feel like you've resolved some conflict in the world. Pat yourself on the back. You sat there, and you fucking thought about it. And you debated with yourself internally, and you came to a conclusion.
Broke boy mentality.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Making the world better by standing there and just thinking. You are saving the world.
Actually peaked.
Oh. Big ol' thank.
Choose one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind pumping wisdom up a little bit. Wisdom's been interesting.
Oh yeah, you can negate that -1 on it.
There you go. 0. No penalty. Int is locked in, unfortunately. Just fucking
Won't stop talking.
Wikipedia.
Intelligence is... Shut up!
And the funny part is that sometimes intelligence goes, hey, come on. Like, it actually has the ability... It actually acts, like, socially aware at times, you know?
A bit pompous.
All right. So this conflict became green as a result. That's a cool way to do it. That is a cool... So if these are all going to be conflicts between Well, maybe not. But for those that do, that's an interesting way to do the thought cabinet, I gotta say. While you also expand your points of mentioning what you are out here. 3 times you've said you're a cleric, right?
Confirmed cleric. The cleric.
That's cool, man. That's fun. And what I can say too is the brilliance of designing a game like this is the full length of the game only needs to maybe be like 10 areas deep, because the conversations last so long,
Right.
and the text goes and goes, that you get a full fucking meal out of every 2-3 people you talk to.
Yeah.
Thus, you don't actually have to wander through a lot of area because it's dense. Each of these characters hanging around that you've talked to has been fucking dense. Not everyone. There's barely been anyone like minor so
No,
far. You know.
I thought that goblin was going to be minor, and turns out he's coming with us.
Yeah. Absolutely. Can't wait for the director's cut with voice acting.
That would be appreciated.
I sure do hope this can get that momentum, because, like I said with Disco, that was a limiter for a bunch of
Absolutely.
people. But good stuff.